Are you recording?
Yeah.
When I was done dying, my conscience regained, so I began my struggle of nothing. This strained out a flash made a time my new form blasted out, and it startled me so when I burst out a shout at which my legs ran frantic like birds from a nest.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to my channel. Today, shooting an intro from camp in Allegheny National Forest, Pennsylvania, and we have found an epic campsite, which I will show you very shortly. But let me give you a little teaser. Before we get too far down the trail, I don't want to forget gratitude, and I owe a few people a great deal of thanks. One, Stoned Ape Adventures. Check out his channel. But he's where I found this trail, from his YouTube channel. He's a expert of the area. Two, thank you to some PayPal donors, Cash App, whatever. Chris, that hiking guy, Chris from Barnyard Outdoors, and fine gentleman that I need to get contact information on, Daniel Beaupre. I hope I'm saying your name right, bud. But I want you to hit me up with your name and email address so I can give you a personal thank you. You have single-handedly fueled a couple of different trips now. But thanks to all of you for, taking a little money out of your own pocket to help my travels out. I really appreciate it. Last but not least, my friend Devin, for feeding us peak refuel on what could probably be 3 trips worth. So yeah, thank yous are important to me. And thanks to Mike and Sarah for joining my dumbass on this trip. As I mentioned earlier, we're doing the Rimrock Loop. It's part of the Morrison Trail and the Rimrock Trail. And then we stumbled across this Sky Trail here, but apparently here in Pennsylvania, they don't know how to spell.
When you're walking.
Yeah, just go for it.
Dirty Girl, not a sponsor.
I have no footage for you, but between Mike and I, about that distance, Sarah was walking in front of me, and between us slithered my first copperhead snake. And Mike's trekking poles have hit a few bushes behind me since, and I'm jumping around like a scared little boy. But yeah, we saw a copperhead. If we can get any on film, if we're attacked again, I'll show you. Allegheny Forest, northern Pennsylvania, southern southwest New York. Really beautiful landscape. One of my favorite features is most of the forest floor is not thorns and nasty weeds and thick underbrush. It is ferns and kind of like a pine floor. Not a lot of underbrush, so you can see through the forest, and it's just gorgeous. We are again on the Rim Job Loop, connecting that with the Morrison Trail, and the highlight will probably be this reservoir that we're going to come up and hopefully camp on. It's a 14-mile loop. We're going to do it in 2 nights, 3 days, so super easy. And if we keep going at this rate, actually, it might be an overnight and heading to another trailhead, because it's nice, easy hiking so far. And we've only been hiking for a couple hours, and we're about halfway through the loop. Onward.
There's a gaping hole.
See that gaping hole, Mike? We've been straddling the Allegheny Reservoir which is right down there. You can probably hear what, unfortunately, is the sound of speedboats. But we're on this beautiful hillside. The trail's been really beautiful and diverse, and looking forward to getting down near the water. Saw some of the reservoir on the way in. It looks beautiful, so looking forward to showing you guys that too. Lies! It's all lies. It's just a pond. Stagnant old pond full of cow shit.
Ohio.
Yeah, we're actually in Sarah's backyard. All right, so we are on the Morrison Trail. We were on the Rimrock Trail, and now we're going down towards the reservoir. There is an actual paid campground here that we're going to at least check out. I think it's $12 a night. It's called the Morrison Campground, and I believe there are some waterfront campsites and firewood in the whole 9 yards. So it might be a unique experience. If we think it stinks or if the people there stink, we'll probably head back up and maybe disperse camp. But we're intrigued to check this out. The trail down to the campground is extremely well marked with a sign, and the spur is not too long. So this is the first waterfront campsite we came across. I don't know about you guys, but this would do. Okay, so we found a site with a little bit better hammock trees, and this is unexpected epic. We knew the reservoir was going to be here, but we will pay the $12 a night to stay here for this. Not the half-naked man on the beach, but pay more attention to the beach. Morrison Campground is huge, and you can obviously filter from the reservoir, but it seems pretty silty. So we found this tiny little stream by another campsite, and we're going to filter some water here.
At least when I was a little boy, we went on vacation down there, and we made a special point. We went through to that town to see squirrels.
There's a whole town with white squirrels.
White squirrels.
Camp tour. Mike's got the, what is it called? The Durston what?
X-Mid?
Durston X-Mid.
2-person?
Everybody wants this tent. Let me show you a look before he messes it up. This is the 2-person, and it is massive. Unique design, 2 trekking poles, and this big old floor. So much room for activities. Huge vestibules, which he's going for the ventilation mode right now, but this thing is cool. Pretty cool. Mike's joined the club.
Yep,
He's a man of many words.
yeah, I sure am.
There's the pontoon. On that pontoon, catching them rays and boating on this pontoon.
I'm not sure if that's how that goes.
And we have the Superior Gear hammocks. About a 5% chance of rain tonight, so I'm gonna bank on 95% chance of not rain and go no rain fly. But what a beautiful place. 30 campsites, $12 a night. We did not expect this. Ducks. So today's been a picture perfect day. A little hot, but nothing to complain about because we'll be freezing soon enough. We're gonna go see the sunset around this bend, but the Allegheny Reservoir is spectacular. Nothing better than a surprise trip.
As they stood there above me, being flanked on each side, I felt no need to fear, felt no reason to hide. So I reached up to touch, but they faded too soon, yet their mouths still remained inside.
All right, so Mike has a new dish. Pinnacle Foods jalapeno cheddar biscuits and herb sausage gravy. It's going to give us his first impressions. It's an interesting looking,
Okay.
let's take a peek, let's gawk. Ooh, man. So it looks like just kind of a biscuits and gravy dish.
Mm-hmm.
Smell good?
Yeah, hold on here. It smells exactly like it did dehydrated.
It smelled good when I smelled it dry. Sporting the party light.
It's still not completely,
Hydrated?
yeah. And
No.
I let it go twice as long.
Twice as long as the recommended length.
Mm-hmm. But the taste is really good.
Amazing.
Yeah, it tastes pretty good.
Like actual amazing, like out of 5?
4.
4 out of 5.
Yeah, 4.
All right, Pinnacle Foods, new to me. Hey, Mike. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, you're welcome.
So this is Peak Refuel. Chicken what? Chicken and broccoli. It's got rice, broccoli, cheese, sauce. And I'm not a broccoli fan, but I'm going to try it. And I'm not going to be on film. Sarah is. Meh?
No, it's just, yeah,
Bland or what?
a little bland.
A little bland.
Mm-hmm. It's good, though. I mean,
Like-
very edible.
Can't win them all, Peak Refuel. Got to be honest.
I'm not.
So upon further review, Mike has redacted and said that he has not had another bite that was not hydrated well enough. And does that change your score?
No.
No, still a 4?
No,
I, on the other hand, had a bite, and I love Biscuits and Gravy by Peak Refuel. And maybe it's just because this is a lot different, but this is probably tops it in my opinion. This is delicious. Pinnacle Foods. Pinnacle Foods out of America.
America.
Better self-love.
Oh, I self-love myself plenty. No.
Right.
How bad.
We're talking about self-love before we head out of camp here this morning. So goodbye to the reservoir and one of the most epic campsites ever. We got 6 miles out and we're going to play it by ear whether we camp another night here tonight or make a plan B. It's been easy hiking so far, but I think we got to go up today. So we'll catch you on the hills. When life gives you logs, make the logs a place to sit on them. So we're hiking the west end of the loop, and there's been a few small water crossings, but this one is a bigger creek, really pretty. Little campsite here, and this beautiful stream. Thanks, camera boy. I said cut, camera boy.
There you go.
So we took a wrong turn somewhere way the hell back there, and have now made our 14-mile loop into a 9-mile loop. So we're doing like the Morrison Trail loop now, accidentally. I guess the good news is we're hot and sweaty, and it gives us more time to figure out what plan B is, because this is not a 2-night loop for us. We're not big hikers by any means, but it's just such nice, easy hiking. We covered more miles in less time. So we're gonna get back to the car and have some lunch and gather up a plan for another adventure for tonight. At least that's the plan right now. But yeah, we done screwed up. Almost to the parking lot. Home stretch. This has been a shockingly beautiful trail. Pennsylvania's 2 for 2. That reminds me of Love Connection back in the day. Anyway, say goodbye to you when we get to the car. Show you on the map where we went wrong in case you want to do this trail yourself. And then we'll call it a wrap. All right, so recap of what we did and where we went wrong. We started at the parking lot, walked the trail counterclockwise all the way around, camped here. This is where we were last night on the lakeside. And then we hiked all the way up to here, and instead of going to the right and taking the longer loop, we took the shortcut by accident, which is a lot of uphill from about here to here. And then here we are back at the parking lot. So we did 9.3 miles instead of 14, but it was a magnificent sight. And that was the trip in a nutshell. So thank you, Mike. Thank you, Sarah, behind the screen.
You can retake that.
It's all right.
We gotta get a group photo too. But
Mike's off to the bathroom. Mike, you have a nice poop over there, bud. We're sweaty. And we're going to find out what the next plan is. Have some lunch at the parking lot and call her a day. Probably call this a video too. Maybe we'll have one more overnight adventure for you. Maybe I'll just take a break from filming. I don't know. But that's the end of this trip. It's been magnificent. We loved every step of this trail. I will definitely do it again. Morrison Hiking Trail / Rimrock Trail System. Awesome. That's it. Be yourself. Be happy!